So welcome to the Grace Life DIY home decor. In today's video, I'm going to be making a quick DIY with items that I purchased mostly from the Dollar Tree. Let's get started, guys. Okay, so we're going to be using this white paint. It's called Prang in white. Then these were also Dollar Tree items. So I like these ornaments. So I grabbed a pack of these. I probably should have grabbed two, but I think it's gonna work out good for this project. Then the candy cane ribbon. You can't go wrong with that ribbon, guys. It's so pretty. And the blocks that I got from the Crafter Square. So we're going to go ahead and paint those in white. So let's start there. I probably should glue, so let's not start there and start, it's easier for me to go ahead and paint this in white after I have them glued. Let's do that. Whoops, I think it'll start out better that way. So, this is a live vlog. I'm trying to do those more. And I'm gonna start by gluing these blocks. I want the grain to go in the same flow direction. So let me go ahead and glue these blocks together. And then we'll do the painting last because that takes a little while to dry. And we're gonna glue these three together. So while that is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and these will adhere to, you'll see what I mean. They'll adhere better with the raw wood, the glue. Then we can work on these. So this is a smaller version of something that I saw on YouTube here. So we're gonna cut off the little, because these are little ornaments. We're just gonna cut off that string that's already there. Okay. If this is your first time visiting my channel, I wanna say welcome. I hope that you like my video and I hope that you stay and subscribe. And for all of you returning subscribers, I so thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting my channels. You guys are amazing. Yes, you are. All right. Okay, so now that this glue is pretty much stuck together, let me see how this is gonna work here. Yeah, we're gonna glue one ornament to each one of these blocks. So we're gonna look at this as a tutorial. So let's take a look real quick to what we did. You could either use wood glue. I decided to use hot glue because hot glue works well with wood. And if you're not going to be touching this or moving it around too much, you shouldn't have any problem with this coming apart. So we glued the blocks together, and I just happen to like the grain going in the same direction, even though the wood is different. This metal one is different. So I also like these ornaments. You can use whatever ornaments you like. I chose these. So we're going to keep this with the bling wrap going in the same direction, and I'm going to place one ornament on each block. Put a drop of glue and go ahead and hold it there for a second. Then we'll move on to the next one. So I kind of like these crafts, and I absolutely love shopping at the Dollar Tree. That's where I do the majority of my shopping, but now I'm expanding a little bit. But I always come back to the Dollar Tree. Love showing you in detail. If there's a store that I am in and you want me to go ahead and show you each item in that location, then I will. And just let me know in the comments, or Dollar Tree, whatever section of the Dollar Tree you want me to go ahead and show you in detail. So now here is where it gets a little tricky, because what you want to do is put a little bit of glue here and here so that it can hold in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here and some glue here, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick the ornament, and hopefully that will hold with no problem. Now we're going to do the same thing on this side, then stick. And then this one is perfect because this one will be in the middle. And so I hope you can see where we're going with this. It's gonna be like a Christmas tree. So we gotta wait for these pieces to dry. While I'm waiting for these pieces to dry, I'm gonna leave these sit right here on the side, and then I'm gonna go ahead and make a bow with the candy cane ribbon. Doesn't need to be too big because of how small that is. All right. Now I'm just gonna make a regular bow. The thing about these ribbons where there's white in the back and the design in the front, I'm starting to learn that it's easier if I can get a ribbon that is both designs on both sides. Well, even if it's a different design, so long as it's not blank on the one side, because then you have to do some twisting. So I'm just gonna make a regular shoe bow, okay? And that's gonna be the topper to the tree here. All right, let's see. See, so you have to kind of keep twisting it because it's not the same design on both sides. I absolutely love this. Let's see if I can twist this ribbon on this side. And maybe even make that bow a little smaller. Let's see. Okay, and then move this in. And so, yep, I think we're good here. So let me put that over here on the side. I may decide to go ahead and put a pearl there, so let me go ahead and get one. Now I found an iridescent pear-shaped pearl. I think I'm gonna put that in the center, right here. And this is a quick, easy DIY and a very beautiful one. So while that is sticking to that bow, see how beautiful that looks? Guys, very beautiful. With that pearl there. You can decide at this point whether you want to go ahead. I think I am going to go ahead and cut. I'm trying to cut these so that they're the same length. I think this is good. I am happy with that bow, and that's going to be the topper to our tree. So let's get over here. See how pretty that is, guys? I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom in white because we're going with that candy cane theme. And so that's why I said those ornaments were like perfect. And we can dry brush. It doesn't have to be anything like too dark. And I'm just gonna do the top here, and you can see how this paint is really not absorbing too well. So I may go ahead and get the red. So we'll give it one coat of the white. So the most time here is really just waiting for these blocks to dry. And to speed up the process, you can use a hair dryer. So there's an idea. I wanted to use the red. I should have just gone with the red because that would have taken faster and we could have dry brushed. And it's really not too late for me to do that. So let me just give this a few minutes and then we're gonna come back and probably dry brush in red. I'm not gonna paint the bottom because you're not gonna see the bottom. See, so these you really can't tell with this white. Now maybe a second coat will make it more white, but it's not looking that way right now. So maybe it wasn't the prang. They have a couple of paints at the Dollar Tree. Maybe it wasn't the prang. Maybe it was another. Maybe it was the art one. There's one called something art. I really don't know. I just started using their paints when I couldn't find the right color at Walmart because everybody's crafting, so there's a lot of low supply. But anyway, we're not gonna sweat this. If this paint, if we just kind of dry brushed, we're gonna go ahead and come back and dry brush. So you're gonna see some white. I don't know if you could see that. So you see some white, and then I'm gonna go ahead and dry brush. I think it'll give it a little bit of character. We'll dry brush with the red. As soon as we can get some of this to dry. I'm gonna leave this alone for about 15-20 minutes and then we're going to be right back. I don't wanna glue on that bow right now, so let's give it 15 minutes. We'll dry brush it in red. I'll go ahead and put the bow on the top, and this was a quick and easy DIY from the Dollar Tree. So let me go ahead and close this because we're not gonna be using this white paint. And I will be right back with you. I couldn't resist. I had to come back, and this was the red. I don't think I'm gonna get this prang brand because I know that I can't think of the name of the other paint the Dollar Tree's carrying, but the prang I guess I can do without. That's gonna need a couple of coats, but there's one that's very pigmented, and I gotta bring that one to you. I grabbed the red. Let's just dry brush with the red. Let's just dry brush with the red. Let me take this top off. All right, guys, I had a little bit of trouble taking that off. It's never fun getting paint everywhere, but I just noticed that bruise. Okay, so let's just get a little bit of the red. I'm not gonna get a lot. And then we just start dry brushing. And there is white. It's really not that much white. See? And I'm just gonna dry brush around here. So it doesn't have to be completely, see what I mean? It looks nice. think I like the red better. Yeah. Looks nice. I'm really liking. So that choice was definitely a better one. It's not really mixing in with the white that was there, so it's like it wasn't much of a white. So I'm not happy with that prime name brand. And the dry brushing is looking really nice. So this is a quick and easy craft, guys, that you can place for an accent decor anywhere in your house. You could do it on a tier tray if you have a big enough tier tray. You could do it on a regular vignette tray, or any tray that you have, probably even in a cozy corner or a coffee station as a little accent piece, because it's supposed to be a Christmas tree, and that's what it looks like. It looks so nice. I'm loving that little touch of bling and that little candy cane the candy cane type of look, guys. So I just showed you, step by step how to make this, and a really easy craft. It's just a really easy craft. I like it. This is so pretty. My first time making it myself, but I already had it. In my mind exactly what I wanted to do. So here we go. See? That is so nice. And it doesn't matter if it dries lighter. I'm gonna go one way and then we're going to end. You don't wanna go against the grain. I'm just trying to get that color in there. Okay. Very nice. I'm very happy with it. Okay, so we are done as far as this painting goes. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place this right on top, like this, and it's going to look gorgeous. See, so we're going to place this. I love that candy cane ribbon. Kind of hold it there until that sets. So this was a very quick tutorial, but a very pretty one, especially if you have the candy cane theme. And even if you don't have the candy cane theme, you can use this, like I said, in tier trays. You can use this just like a little accent piece on one of your tables, a vignette. And so look at that. Look at this, guys. This is beautiful. Okay, I just want you to see it. It's beautiful, and the candy cane ribbon is a beautiful touch. And let me just turn this around. Just didn't want the ribbon to. Yep, it is pretty. So I think we're gonna give this a few minutes, and then we're gonna head on over to the reveal. Come on with me, guys. I think this project turned out absolutely beautiful, and I hope you agree. So if you like the video, click like, share, and comment. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can get notified every single time I upload a video. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.